Okay, I'm back. So we're now applying all the human-centric leading tools to a specific situation when we are criticized, judged, and blamed. Okay, so this is criticism, judgment, and blaming coming to the self. So we're going to be empathic. We're like, be empathic. People have inherent value. We're okay. We know that when people attack, they have unmet needs. So it's not that they're bad people, and it's not that their criticism and judgment and blame is really true, so to speak, or right, but it's their perspective in the moment. And with the triads, we know that everybody's right from their perspective, so we empathize with the other person. We see them as a human with needs, not in the most resourceful state because they're criticizing, judging, and blaming, and so we can accept that. Then we use emotions as data. We name it. Let's say one of it is fear. And we realize we're worried and fearful of the consequences of the CJB. So let's say somebody's criticizing our work or judging our work as not good enough. And so we may easily go into fear of being fired, fear of being humiliated, fear of not being able to get a new job. We often create very big fear stories in our minds because of the insecurity in our economy, because of the insecurity in our own minds. So in this instance, we noticed we fear consequences, and we could list a few consequences like being humiliated, embarrassed, making mistakes, being wrong, and being fired. Then we say, okay, how do I decode that fear? Because fear always has something to say. It's always telling us something. And we could notice, well, firstly, to have a fear, we're not in the present moment. We're either in the past, like this happened before and it was what was bad, or this could happen in the future. And so I'm worried and scared that it might happen again. And so I'm not in the present moment. I'm somewhere else. So that's what we could realize. We can also see we are avoiding something. We're avoiding the consequence of being criticized. So we're somewhere else. We're not in the present moment. It's kind of repeating that from a different perspective. And then we're assuming that we couldn't handle the consequences. Let's say, worst case, we get fired. People have been fired all the time. You can read books and books by professors from Stanford and all the top universities talking about career derailment, that people who are performing well, who are well-liked, who are doing what they were asked to do and being creative, and were fired. So this is a natural state, it seems, of our economy. And we can say, I'd be okay. Other people have recovered from it. I could too. And so it's coming back to the self-confidence of saying, I think I would be okay. It may not be easy if I have to suffer consequences, but I would be able to respond to them. And, maybe I'm in the wrong. And if I am, I could adjust. So it's really putting faith back to the self. And then we respond to it. We say, okay, if I was in the past or in the future, let me come to the present moment. What could I do in this moment to respond to the criticism, judgment, and blame, knowing that it is out of unmet needs? This is the key. So it's not really looking at the words people are using. It's tabling that for a few minutes as we analyze the situation. And as we get good at this, trust that as you get good at this, you'll be doing it in the moment when people are criticizing, judging, and blaming you. At the beginning, you do a lot of this work, journaling at home or thinking and using triads and doing it your way. But don't worry, as you practice, as with every muscle we have, when we use it, it starts to perform and we can access it anytime. It's the same thing with the human-centric leading tools. So basically we say, okay, I'm going to be in the present moment. This person has criticized me, said my work is not good, embarrassed me in front of other people and my boss. What could I do in this situation? How could I assume that I'll be able to handle that and it's not a big deal? And if it is a big deal, I will be able to respond. What could I do in this moment to go toward that person? Part of it is being empathic. And then in the next part of the video, we'll go toward the needs. And this is how we start to shift things, because we have to get into a state of being calm and open and curious and empathic. And this is what we could do using these two tools. We start getting an empathic mode. And then we say, what are our needs? What do I need in this situation? And what do the people criticizing, judging, and blaming me need? Next video.